Okay, so now we will be testing the uh, changes in bond prices with times to maturity. So as we progress during the life of the bond, how does the bond price pan out for different yields? So we will do it for premium bonds also, par bonds also, and discount bonds also. So सबसे पहले we are assuming that the coupon is 6%. For this particular bond, the maturity value is $100, and this is semi-annual frequency. We are assuming this to be semi-annual frequency. That means 2 coupons a year. So अगर हमें prices चाहिए, so we will do is equal to PV. Rate we can pick it from here, but we'll have to divide by 2. Number of periods we can take from here, but we'll have to multiply with 2 because this is semi-annual coupons. The PMT $100 into 6%, which is $6 per year, divide by 2. So that is a coupon of 3 every half year, isn't it? And at maturity, you get $100, which is your maturity value. Type will be 0. And उसके बाद मैं सिर्फ ABS करूंगा just to yeah. So I have to freeze the 20th row and column C and then do it. So this is how the bond prices will work out for different yield bonds. So this bond, the yield is, so this is the time to maturity. This is a bond where the yield is lower than the coupon. So this is a premium bond, and you can see that the prices were at premium to par value. This one is a par bond. The coupon is equal to yield, and this one is a discount bond because this has a higher yield compared to a coupon. तो ये वाला जो बॉन्ड है प्रीमियम बॉन्ड, इसके प्राइसेस देखो स्टार्ट होते हैं 108.55 से and it comes down slowly to 0, sorry 100, which is the par value. Par bonds, they remain at 100, and the discount bonds, the prices start from 85 and move upwards to 100. तो destination सबका same है. All the bonds will converge to a same destination, which is 100, which is the par value. So premium bonds, as the time to maturity gets closer, the premium bonds reduce in value, converges to face value. Discount bonds, as the time to maturity comes nearer, they start increasing in price until they converge to the maturity value. Par bonds will remain constant. So if I you can even construct a graph for this. तो अगर मैं इसको एक एक करके, let me see if that works. I'll just put it one by one here. Because I want to arrive at a graph which is typically shown in a lot of textbooks. Let's see if I am able to construct it for our exercise also. So what I've done is I've just transposed this matrix. That's it. So pehle time to maturity was, I mean, we were going closer and closer to maturity. Now we are starting from maturity and going farther away. But all this remains the same. Right? So now if I were to draw the graph, let's see how it looks like. I'm not sure it will work out the way I want to, but still. Okay. So this is your graph. So it yeah, I'll tell you why that happens. So basically, what if you look at the graph that we prepared, yeah, it's because of the action. So I can actually change that. So if you change the axis, then it will perfectly pan out like that. So basically, the learning lesson was that as you move closer and closer to maturity, the premium bonds will reduce in price, the discount bonds will rise in price, the par bonds will remain the same. So with this, we have completed the sensitivity, all three. We have established what is the uh, relationship between yield and price. We have also added an additional dimension of coupon, right? The additional dimension of coupon is the fact that for lower coupon bonds, they are highly sensitive, or the sensitivity of price to changes in yields is higher than what exists in higher coupon bonds. We have also added a dimension of time to maturity, and we have seen how premium bonds lose value and discount bonds gain value. As we move closer and closer to maturity, all of them will converge towards par value. And the last question is, why do we say that the relationship between bond yield and bond price is convex? तो उसके लिए ना आप ये देख सकते हो, the one that we did earlier. Now look here. When the yield change, suppose the yield change from 5 to 6. When the yield changed from 5 to 6, the bond price fell from 956 to 915. So what is the drop in the price? 4.28%. लेकिन अगर ये उल्टा हुआ होता, suppose the yield fell down from 6 to 5 and you want to see the change in the price. Have you tried doing that? What happens? It becomes 956 minus 915 by 915, which comes to 4.47%. So if you compare 4.28%, so which means that the rise in price because of a drop in yields will be higher than the drop in price because of the increase in yields, and that's what causes the convex relationship in the bond. समझ में आया आपको? So here when the yield fell from 6% to 5%, the bond price jumped from 915 to 956. So this rise is 4.47%. So the rise in price because of a drop in yield will be higher than the drop in price because of the increase in yield, and that's what causes the convexity in the bond. समझ में आया आपको? So that is the basic underlying principle of the yield price relationship and what causes convexity in the shape of those relationships. Okay.